everyone's youth, everyone's young. Everyone's in the early 20s. It was so hard for me to find an aesthetic and well-done photography of disabled people, people of color, people of old age, with respect to sex. And it's also, for the most part, it's very heteronormative. Even though if you find gay couples, it's still a couple sort of a thing. I don't know if I would want to put some of the pictures of the S&M sort of a thing. Mostly because they are very porny, and that's not the image I want to convey for this particular thing. When we have sex as individuals, it's not necessarily porny, it's not necessarily hygienic, it's more of a human sort of embodied experience of day-to-day stuff. So I just want to take that moment to go on that rant about it. Anyway, so since this work is not published, I don't want to talk too much about the stuff, what is actually there. But this is a good example of what I was talking about. In the previous image, what you see is called the Hitachi Magic Wand, and it initially got sold as a back massager. It's really powerful in terms of vibrations, extremely powerful. And then you find out there are communities online which actually women are just talking about their use of Hitachi, and they're like, and then suddenly there's a market for adding, because the head of this is actually the size of a tennis ball. And I don't know how that can work pleasurably. So they have all these extra parts which they apply onto that, which can work as a clitoral stimulator or vaginal, vibrator and that sort of stuff, and for men as well. So you have this community of people who are trying to take this particular tool and then, coming up with stuff. But there's also at this point, there is no specific sort of product guidelines about how to build a good sex toy.